I don't do that Masonic shit. So I'm not saying 6 months to be Masonic or to be anything. It's literally with 6 months I was doing Uber. I did like 6 months before with Lyft, and I did a total of 1,400 people. So I did 1,400 trips in like 12 months, a year, and I made $8,000. And so what I did with that is I bought my truck, I saved some money, I went and got some things done I need to get done, you know, etc., etc. That's really no money. $8,000 is no money. I've had $8,000 1,000 times, over and over. So it's really no money to me. It's money to me when you need it, when you have it, but it's not money to me. Like if I got $8,000 a day, I'm going to be shitting myself. You know, I've had more money than that at one time. I had more than 10 grand at one time. You understand? I just don't, like I said, I can talk about it now because my enemies can hear me and they can't control my funds. I have a job. You know, they can't cut off anything from me. They can't limit me to anything. You understand? So for me, I was only talking in codes and not really giving my information. Really was making me sound crazy on some of my videos. Also was kind of making me look like I was cocky, or I was lying, or I wasn't accepting my reality. All these things they try to push your narratives on Instagram. And I'm really looking at you like, no, I'm just not telling you my business, and you can think what you want to. You know how they want to, you know, put all these mantras out here about you, and these people aren't shit. Half the people that spend time talking about somebody else aren't what half the person of they're talking about. They're the shitty half, but not the good side. So back to what I'm saying. So Uber called me. I'm good to go to Uber. I already know I can make $250 a day there. I can make at least $250 a day doing Uber. I work 13 hours a day right now doing what I'm doing. I was driving 12 hours a day, 8 hours a day doing Uber. Easy. I'm making $150 a day easy. I wouldn't even come home unless I made $100 doing Uber. Okay? Because I had to pay for that rental car, which was $250. So I had to make my rental coverage within the first 2 days. And so once I got that out the way, the rest of the 6 days were mine. So like I said, I'm not broke. I was never broke, and I was never out here lying. What I wasn't going to do was put myself in a position where I didn't learn from last time. The first time when I had my Azera, I was really broke. I was really fucked up. I really was driving around here with only $5 to my fucking name. Okay, I was really down bad. I really didn't have an income. I really didn't know where my next dollar was coming from. And that's when this shit first started after I lost my job at Antwerpen. That was like one of the worst parts in my life, was me not having a job, not understanding what was going on, right? It's one thing if I quit from Antwerpen, I could go down to the dealership right across the street, get a job at Win Kelly Chevrolet, or get a job at fucking O'Donnell Honda, Jim Coleman Honda. It was not an issue about me getting a job. There's still the same issue remains with where I was at Antwerpen. My mindset has changed. My mindset has changed because my understanding of my surroundings and those around me have changed. So it's kind of crazy how these people, whatever, you know, these people are still kids. They still do the same shit, the same weird sexual perversion things they were doing 5 years ago. They have not grown. They will never grow. I've grown tremendously. I've grown. I've done a 180 tremendously, all by myself. I can't thank no one. I can't thank parents, can't thank America, and I wouldn't want to. This is all due to the Creator and myself. Strictly willpower alone and determination and being fearless is why I am where I'm at today. They still do the same gay shit they were doing at Antwerpen 5 years ago. I just know why they're doing it. I know who they are. I know who they work for. I know the dimension aspect behind it, the spiritual aspect behind it, the satanic occulted aspect. You understand? I only knew of Satan and God, and you either one or the other. And based on my interpretation, I was around more people, right? And you deem these people to be godly because they're not Satanly, they're not satanic. And what I mean is the facade that I was being shown was that of a godly Christ figure. In reality, they're nothing like that. They're nothing like that. They're the contrary time 1,000. So because I was ignorant, not by choice, but by positioning and by programming per my alleged family, aka the satanic cultists, which is why I was unable to move comfortably. These people think that I was unable to move comfortably, and I also was able, my discernment, my antennas are like no other. I see things before they happen, and I know what you're going to do. So my reaction is not based on what you've done, is what you're going to do. I know you're full of shit. That's why I'm arguing. That's why I'm yelling at you. When, a lot of times my so-called family would often say, I haven't done anything. Yet, I know you, motherfucker. I know what you're about to do. I know what you're about to say. I don't need you to say it. That's why I'm about to nip it in the bud right now. And that's why I do a lot of things. And people, they're so quick to jump up in arms, not realizing that you were going to do what the fuck I said you were going to do. I just stopped you, prevented you from doing all that shit because I scolded you or I exposed you right here and there. And that's the same thing going on with my alleged relatives. They don't know, they always, oh, you're hostile. No, I'm hostile because I know you're full of shit. And I'm not going to allow you to present shit to me and accept it as cake and cookies and creams. I'm going to tell you before you present shit to me, I'm not for it. And that's what they can't handle. They can't deal with me calling their bullshit before it's presented to me, as one should. Why the fuck I'm going to allow you to present me with bullshit and then what, tell you after it's bullshit? No, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not for the shit. Do not come at me with any bullshit. If you are, then expect bullshit times 1,000 back with no bars hold. So for me, they do the same gay shit that they were doing in Antwerp. They do it everywhere, whether I'm at work, if I'm getting gas, it doesn't fucking matter. If I'm in Virginia, like I said, my new job, you see the YouTube channel, I was in Virginia like all day Sunday. All day. I was up all Virginia. I went like 4 different cities and counties in Virginia. Vienna, Virginia, Richmond, Fairfax, that fucking Sterling, Virginia. I was all up and down Virginia. Guess what, guys? You see the police was following me, right? Now, I wasn't even driving. I'm in a company truck with another new guy. I don't know this motherfucker for shit. But yet the police in Alexandria, and you saw it, it's on my YouTube channel, can't lie, are doing the same things that Howard County, State Trooper, Baltimore County, Anne Arundel County. Why? How is that? So these people can't deny I'm special. They can't deny that I'm 1 in a million. They can't deny that I'm above them and that I'm to be cherished and to be held and to be honored and to be put on the pedestal for whatever reason that they feel that they need to be around me are the same reason why I deserve that pedestal. And I know that now. I just don't know why I exactly deserve that pedestal. I know I deserve it. I know it's mine. I know I'm a king. I know I'm a man of men. I know that I am alpha of alphas. I know that. I just know it. I know it. I've been knew it, right? And it wasn't like I was trying to act like it. I just knew it, and I was confident about it. That's why I've never been to jail. Most of my arguments that I've had with these shills over the last 30 years of my life have ended in me winning or me beating up somebody, me winning the fight, or me maneuvering myself out the situation of police. Understand? So I know I have an alpha mindset. I know I'm a dominant person. And the more they want you to control just means to be controlled, just means to be submissive. And the only person in this world that should be submissive are women. No man should be submissive to another man. It does not happen. I know I'll never be. It'll never happen. These people are mentally crazed, something deranged. They're Satan. The best way to describe these people are literally Satanists. That's the only thing that they can be described as because of the ludicrous things that they champion, trump, and their attention can be drawn to. There's no one with good morals and good standing, principalities, principles, camaraderie, anything that you'd like to use that's in a positive light that these people can be attached to. It's impossible. I've done my due diligence. I've done my research. I don't give a fuck about a wave, a hand, a greeting, a good morning. That means nothing. It means nothing to me if you're going to say hello to me and then sabotage the rest of my day. Fuck a hello. I'd rather you not speak to me and get my job done without the sabotage and bullshit than you trying to befriend me and I know you're full of shit. This world will never be a friend of mine. And I don't want a friend of the world's. Okay, the Bible says is if they hate you, remember they hated me first. That's true. That's why I would never throw the Bible away, the word of the Most High out. I may not be adamant religious as I was. I may not be speaking about the Most High and all that because, I don't want to be manipulated. And it's the Most High's job to teach his children in a manner and give them the appropriate amount of discernment so that we're not disrespectful to him and his creation. That's I'm at that point now. I'm at this point where, look, if it's for me, then it needs to be shown. I don't need to be seeking out things that are for me. Time or no time, plan or plan, let it be, but let it be in my favor. Don't let it be a hindrance. Let it be in my favor. So again, as I'm saying, I deal with the same shit, but now I'm not in a business setting. I'm in a more hands-on, blue collar setting. I've done white collar for majority of my life. The only time I do blue collar jobs is in between my white collar ones. It's honest to God. Like, the only time I've had blue collar jobs are in between me getting or waiting for an interview of a white collar job. Now with my life and the way that I'm going through these things and this bullshit, I prefer blue collar jobs because you work, you get more money, right? It's fast paced, and the people that are around you are going to be with you, working for you, or going to be employee or staff about where you are, because we don't have any randoms. I'm not. Another reason why I don't go back to the white collar is because I'm dependent on a CEO, a CFO, a sales manager, associate manager, a supervisor to give me leads. Now I can go out and get my referrals, but look who I'm getting referrals from. The same motherfuckers I'm getting leads from. And I don't fuck with these people. Now, mind you, I can put on the same white face, as they would say, and go in there and take these people's money. I can do it, like the best of them. You understand? But what I won't do is be belittled and have my intelligence insulted by me sitting behind a desk